Yes, it's playtime now. The Cubs had taken a small little commercial break, and I think they had gone for coffee break, like Steve, but now they've finished their coffee and they're back at their best. And what are we doing here? It's time to play. It's time to show our mother that when time will come for us to be on our own, we'll be fine, and she should be a happy mother knowing she has done a good job raising two strong Cubs. One of the most important things, or one of the strongest character of cheetahs, is speed. So as much as they're playing here a bit of hide and seek, you can see them sprinting, because you see them there. How fun is that? How cool is that? Then they go around the mother, and then like maybe Tandy, we have seen Tandy, playing with the Princess Klalamba. Cheetahs, sometimes the mothers are never involved in the play. It's more always of Cubs than the mothers. Full of energy, eh? I'll be more than happy, viewers, if you tell us what you think, or just send us comments on these Cubs, and a one word like how amazing it is, how wonderful it is to see them play. Hashtag Safari Live. You can keep sending your tweets. It's always exciting when you see Cubs playing, and that gives mother a lot of joy. As much as she's having a nap there, I'm sure deep in her heart she knows, well, my Cubs have a future. Of all the cats here, the small cats, cheetahs face the biggest challenges, or the most challenges. Competition from leopards, hyenas, lions. Cheryl, you're asking why are cheetahs diurnal? Cheetahs tend to see better during the day, and Senzo will be showing you possibly the black eye marks I was talking about, or the black tear marks I was talking about. They tend very good, Senzo. Thank you very much. Good job. Cheetahs tend to hunt, or they tend to get their food during the day and not at night. And with the black tear marks you see there, they'll always use them to reflect the light away, and sometimes if they're lucky they can chase their prey towards the sun, which will blind the prey, and that gives the cheetahs an advantage. So unlike, say, lions, which got like some fur around the eyes and it reflects when they spot a prey, cheetahs do not have that. God bless you, Senso. Cheetahs do not have that, and they tend to be more active during the day because they tend to see better. And you've seen, I'm sure, some baseball players right below the eyes, they put some like black marks there, below the eyes, and they use that to reflect the light away. You can see the ball better, you can see the opponent better, and you can score more goals. Same case or same application here comes in with the black tear marks on the cheetahs. Turn around, we want to see. Very good. Thank you very much. It's always good when the Cubs listen to you. So those two black tear marks is what they use when they go hunting, and it tends to glow the sun away or the light away, and gives them the advantage to run and chase their prey. And then at night, you'll see them moving at night. You'll still bump into cheetahs at night moving, but very, very rare. We have had cheetahs hunting at night. During the day is the time they do things, and mostly at night they just slow down and get themselves some nice place to bed and waiting for the daybreak. Depending on where the cheetahs are, they have different choices of prey. Like where we are now here, they'll always go for impalas. The other day we saw this particular family going for big ram impala. They'll also go for baby kudus. Hello. They'll go for nyalas. If you go to certain areas like in the East Africa, Kenya or Tanzania, they go for tommies. Ruby, you're saying it's great to see cheetahs stick around for some, for a while now, Ruby. Thank you very much. Yes, and anytime we see cheetahs, we are all very excited. We first saw them, I guess, a month ago, and we stayed with them for about 3 days. Then they went out of the block, and like barely a week later, they came back. They again went away for a week, and they came back last week, and then yesterday, they were spotted, and Taylor and Habi did a great job trying to spot them for us when they were not working. Big credit to Taylor and Habi. And always exciting to see cheetahs. I think from where we are, we have seen more leopards and lions than cheetahs. Anytime we spot cheetahs, it's always wonderful news. Time to play again. What are you looking? What are you thinking? I've always wondered what are the last parting shots, the parting words of a mother and a cub when they go separate ways. You would imagine the mother telling the cub, it's time to go. Do you think that's a boy or a girl, Senzo? I'm sure you're trying to show us the sex of that one. Jane, you're wondering what are the sex of these two cubs, and few other viewers will be looking carefully today and find out by looking. The last one to me looks like a boy. So do you agree? Yes, one I can think one is a boy, maybe the other one is a girl, but one for a fact. I've seen some apricots there. I think that's a boy. Let's find out if we'll be lucky to see the other one, but not in that kind of position. The position they were before playing. Jane, could be of much help to us. Could be of much help. I think the other one is a girl. Thank you, Lou, from Final Control. I think then this is a boy and a girl. Is a brother and a sister. Lou, do you think we got names for these cheetahs yet? Very good. I was just trying to confirm with Lou in the Final Control whether we got names for these cheetahs as yet, and not as now. And the reason being, it's always very difficult to track cheetahs. I was talking earlier of cheetahs not being territorial, but having huge home ranges, so they keep moving from one spot to another. And unlike the leopards that we use the spot pattern to identify them, for example, Tingana or Hukumuri or Tandi Kuchava, quarantine or Kijima, cheetahs is rather difficult, and we have always seen some researchers, maybe even some in East Africa, following on them. But anytime we talk to them, they tell us it could be very difficult. Either look at the tail, and the tail could be cut, or there's a particular spot pattern of the tail, and then the next time they say, not very reliable. But I think the leopards, we have done very well in identifying the leopards. I'm not sure they're doing a lot of damage to this termite mound here, and you'll have the termites maybe coming out tonight to repair their own home. And Senzo is saying yes, that's a girl. So we have a boy and a girl. Well done, Senzo. I think Lou also confirmed the same. You can hear them just crushing the termite mound there and running in the bushes and running over the leaves of the bush willows that have been shut down because of the winter. Lots of energy cheetahs got, especially at this age, 7-8 months. I'll be very happy to see these cheetahs going to about 1.5 to 2 years and then going separate ways from the mother all the way up. And the mother's not interested. She doesn't even notice them playing. How exciting. And please don't forget to tell me, if you're enjoying this, is it epic for you? Is it amazing? Do you think this is fantastic? And you can hear those could be green wood whoops, some birds making noise. Not sure they're making alarm calls because of the cheetahs. I highly doubt. Thank you. Yeah. Lou in the Final Control can hear them. I think it's a green wood whoops. And maybe they're trying to come and intimidate the cheetahs. Not much they do. What did you see there, Senzo? Oops. Hopefully don't hurt yourself. Team, yes, we are really lucky to have these cheetahs here. And I think now for a month that it's been coming in and out of our area. They either are loving our area or they are loving us. But again, there's the element of the lions not being around. The last lions we had here with the coalition of the Avokas. See the amount of dust they're blowing. How strong are these cheetahs? Yeah, hopefully, team, you're enjoying every moment here. And just hoping they don't hurt themselves. I'm sure at one point the mom might give them a warning. Oops! It's a huge jump there. So pick a stick. Want to put it in your mouth? Or want to test the strength of your claws? And it's always easy to see the cheetah claws. They retract them also like the other cat, but not totally. They tend to remain outside. Just sliding on that termite mound. It is just wondering how much damage they're going to do on this termite mound. And maybe when the termites will be coming out tonight, we're like, cheetahs, please make sure you don't come back here again. Because this, apartment block is used by so many animals. Fantastic. And cheetahs, sometimes they have been known to go for baby nyalas for prey.